Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Fargo Retro. My name's Eric and I'm bringing you a pickup video. Here's all the stuff that I got in January. But first things first, I had a little bit of a giveaway contest. There was a phrase that paid and some of y'all commented in the last video. So I got a hat here with the contestants, the entrants here, and I'm shaking them up. And we're gonna see who is the winner here. So, Game Jam. All right. So that means you are the winner. So I will try and get in contact here with you through private messages, through YouTube. Otherwise, comment on this video if you're seeing it here on Friday, and we'll get that figured out. You are winning the copy of Mock Racer. I think it's Mock Racer. Is that what I said? Mock Rider. Excuse me. Mock Rider. So this is what Jam will be winning today, and I'll make sure we get that out to him. So I'm back at school. I haven't been out game hunting, and that really sucks because I've been watching Instagram, I've been watching Twitter, and a lot of you are picking up some really cool stuff. I'm very impressed with a lot of it. The coolest thing I saw was probably someone picked up locally in town an Earthbound at a thrift store. And that's awesome. Congratulations. You know who you are. Otherwise, I've not really been in the trenches. I only have 2 pickups here. They're through one of my sources that I have that will go unnamed, but those were shipped to me here, and I figured we'd go through both of those. So the first item that I got here, the first order, was a Super Nintendo Junior, which I don't have. It's a cute little machine, not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning on it. There's a little bit of dirt on it there, but never had one of these before. My understanding is that it's actually a lot better looking of a system. If you want to do an RGB output, you need to have it modded. Modded Super Nintendo Junior is actually the best looking Super Nintendo as it comes to RBG. So looking forward to getting this bad boy cleaned up and in the rotation. It's a little bit smaller, obviously, so maybe I'll be able to take it up to the lake or something when we go. But I've never had one of this. I got it under market cost. Came with 2 controllers and the hookups and everything like that. Ironically, 2 RCA cables, 2 of the composite audio video cables, but none of the power cables, which is really, really strange. So I'm hoping it's the same power adapter, and I'm sure it is. So for my second set of pickups, this one's a little more exciting. I hadn't had this system ever before. I did have the Game Boy Advance, but I've been looking for a Game Boy Advance SP for a while. So this lot came with a couple of games, but I'm showing you the 2 SPs that I got. They're not the backlit ones, they're the front-lit one, which kind of stinks. And this purple one's a little more beat up, but just the screen on it's very bright, very vibrant. I almost swear it's a replacement screen. So that's probably the one I'm going to be using for a while here. I'm thinking about maybe doing some mod work on this black one. We'll replace the screen and we'll go from there. I'm still going to be on the lookout for the 101s, which are the backlit ones. But until then, you may see me rocking this pink Game Boy Advance SP around town. Also, with this, I got a number of games and some hookups that I hadn't actually had before. So I've got 3 Game Boy Advance connectors for system here, and that is pretty cool. One of them's an official licensed Nintendo one, and the other 2 are third parties, but if you're gonna play a couple of like the Zelda 4 Swords, you're gonna want that. I'm assuming the Pokemon games, whatever the Pokemon Coliseum is for GameCube, I'm assuming that has some interactivity, and there might be some other stuff as well. But what we're here for is the games, and this lot came with a number of games, many of which I didn't have, and I was really excited to pick up. Probably the 2 that I was most excited to pick up are Lunar Legends and Sword of Mana. It's both JRPGs. Sword of Mana is actually Final Fantasy Adventure. It's the first in the Mana series of games, and Lunar Legends I think is an original property, sort of based on the Lunars. I don't believe it's a retelling of Lunar 1 or 2, but I do stand to be corrected by that. Pretty excited to pick those up. I'm a big JRPG fan. In addition to that, I got some Mario games. Now, a couple of these I actually already have. I already have a copy of Super Mario World and Super Mario World 3 and 4 on the Advance or whatever. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Advance 2. I have both of those. It looks like Super Mario Advance is most likely Yoshi Island. I guess I'm not sure about that, but I'll have to check that out. But the advanced versions of these games are fantastic. They're almost better than the Super Nintendo, Mario All-Stars remakes. I got Drill Dozer here. This looks really interesting. An interesting shaped case or what have you, but it appears to be sort of for lack of a better term, a Steamcraft sort of game. I also got this Kingdom Hearts game, Kingdom Hearts 2 it looks like, for Game Boy Advance. Chains of Memories. I'm not a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts. You'd think I would be with liking JRPGs, but I guess not. But we'll give that a shot. Two games I'm very excited to get. I got two Metroidvanias, Metroid Fusion, and then I got Castlevania Circle of the Moon, I believe. Circle of the Moon. And I've been having a real fun time. I've been playing a lot of Super Metroid on my SNES Classic, and so yeah, I'm really enjoying being a student again, working full time, being back in school full time, not having a lot of time to game hunt. I imagine I'm gonna be bringing these Game Boy Advance SPs with me everywhere. The SP is a real cool unit because you can play Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and all those original, pre-DS games all on the same system. It's compact. It's got the rechargeable battery, and just again, this one here has a fantastic screen, and I hear the 101 has a better screen. So I'm still going to be looking to upgrade that, but I'm very excited with the SP pickup. Both of these lots together was less than $100. Which is, it's still a lot of money, but, 10 games or so, and 3 consoles, 2 controllers, that's, it's less than $10 an item, and I'll absolutely take that. Yeah, so, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for checking out the pickup here. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and to offer up these 2 Mario games for free. I'm going to do another giveaway here of the Mario games. So last time, She Sees the Spirits was my secret phrase. It was kind of a shout out to my grandma who passed earlier last year. And I don't really have a secret phrase here. So here's what I'm thinking. If you comment below, say, "It's a me, Mario," I'll go ahead and get you in the entry. And we'll do the same thing where the entries are closed as of March 1st, 2018. You can get an additional entry if you get up on Twitter, put a link to this video, and just put it on your Twitter, put a link to your video, say "It's a me, Mario," and tag me at fargoretro on Twitter. That will give you an additional entry. So last time I gave everybody 1 entry if they put in the comments. I had 3 people, so your entries are all here. And again, so you can comment on the video, "It's a me, Mario," and that will get you 1 entry. And if you go ahead and put a link to this video on your Twitter and tag me in it, at fargoretro, I will go ahead and put it in another drawing, and we will do a drawing in my February video. And of course, the drawing ends March 1st. So, hey, thanks for watching. I'd love to hear your comments below if you have any of these games on the Game Boy Advance. I'd love to hear if Drill Dozer was any good. I'm really interested in that, and I'd love to hear about Kingdom Hearts, as well, the Chains of Memory. I'm not a big fan of that, and I'd love to check that out. So I'd love to see that. If not, hey, thanks for stopping by. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. All that jazz helps me out, and I hope to see you guys soon. All right, take care. Thanks for watching.